Okay, so what is voodoo? Voodoo is an African ritual which goes down for generations. Since the 1800s, 1900s, a lot of African Americans from Africa study voodoo. Now, in the movies, in the media, in the movies, society, Hollywood portrays voodoo as evil, evil spirits, possession. You've seen like child's play, voodoo dolls, just heads and stuff like that. Some weird stuff going on. But I guess like I said, African Americans, and they still study today voodoo. Voodoo is supposed to be like a spell, brings in good fortune to people. Let's say a guy's homeless. Okay, he goes to a voodoo. Um, there's some spell that can actually turn a homeless guy into a millionaire within 3 months. I mean, these are spells that, I mean, it's an African ritual that's been going around for generations. And a lot of people are, I mean, they are into that stuff. But a lot of it is an African ritual, and a lot of people say that voodoo is bad. As far as I know, I've done some research. Voodoo is usually a spell. It can be used for good and evil. Usually, it could be a hex. Let's say you've been cursed your whole life. You have trouble. I mean, curses can be maybe you can't keep a job. Voodoo can be, people say it's voodoo when you have bad luck. You can't seem to get a job, you can't seem to get a relationship, you keep getting dumped by a guy or a woman. You can't seem to keep money, you lose money. You're working multiple jobs. I mean, that's what I call a curse. So voodoo is usually, people think that voodoo is used for bad luck when bad things happen, but it's, to be honest with you, voodoo, as far as I did some research online, voodoo is used, and really right now voodoo is used again with people of all races. White people do voodoo, white, black people, all Chinese. There's a lot of people who do voodoo, but it really originated from Africa, where Africans, that's why white people are scared of black people in some ways and other, because in the movies, you see movies, they portray voodoo as evil, but voodoo is something that Africans use to bring in good luck. It's supposed to make like a spell, and I mean, a lot of women wear, a lot of guys have dreadlocks. People say dreadlocks is evil. People who have dreadlocks is considered, it has this like a women have long dreads and stuff like that, but as far as I know, the African voodoo spirits and stuff like that is seen as good, not evil. But that's just what I read.